Hi, I'm Bart Morris. I own Oxbow Cattle Company here in Missoula, and I'm talking today about Missoula Conservation District's no-till drill. For call for reservations, you need to call this phone number right here, 406-829-3395, extension 5. That gets you the Conservation District. Anyway, this is the, like I said, the Truax no-till drill. It's a FlexII-88 no-till drill. What we're using it for is to plant a cover crop to increase our soil health. I mean, it can use be used for a myriad of different uses, whether you're trying to reseed some grass in, whether you're trying to improve your pasture. The thing it does is it doesn't, you don't have to disc or tear up the soil as much. It just cuts a little slit, lays a seed, and therefore you have way less soil disturbance, which is huge for establishing plants. This is a small seed box. As you can see, it has small capacity for tiny seeds. The way it filters down through is for small seeds. This middle box, and small seeds would be like turnips, radishes, little ones like that. Then this box here is the fluffy seed box. And this is for big grass seeds like needle and thread, where you have a lot of length and size, slenderness, puffiness, fluffiness to the seeds. And then this is the one we'll be using. This is the large seed box, and what we'll be planting out of it is everything from turnips all the way up to peas. So it's all mixed in this, so it can handle a myriad of different seeds, and this is the kind of the general seed box. So what we're going to do is we're starting the calibrating process for the Truax Conservation District drill here. The first thing you need to do is you need to let down your hydraulics so everything's sitting flat on the ground. You need a good flat spot to do this in, so it calibrates correctly. What you can do is on the trailer, we have 4 of these that come with the drill. And what you'll do is you'll block the driver's side wheel with it. And then we'll come over here, and right underneath this bar is a flat spot, and this is the tire we want to jack up so we can turn it, because this is the one that locks in to the drive line for spitting the seed out. So I have my jack under there on a block. We got that one blocked. We'll just go ahead and jack it up to where we can get this off the ground and rotate it. And we're clear. So we're ready to start the process. You got to come up with a way to catch all your seed coming out of this portion of the box. And we only need 3 of them. So what I did is I just got some clear plastic cups from inside, duct taped them up so we can catch all the seed, and then we'll begin the rotations and start capturing our seed so we can calibrate it. When I start to set my calibration, they recommend starting in the middle, which there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know last year when I did this, I was somewhere in the 2 range. And the way you move this is just this tightens it up, this loosens it, and you can move this and it can opens and closes how much of the seed will go out and how much of it catches. And you can zoom in here, and you want to look in the box. And that is about right where I want mine, I think. Okay, now you can see in here I have the auger covered up, essentially. So we're ready to start spinning. Okay, what we have done is we have filled this portion of the box here with our seed mix. We covered up the auger. We have our 4 cups in here to collect the seed. We have it set at just about 2.5 because we have a good idea of that is where it's going to get our 51 pounds per acre that we need. We're going to have to turn the wheel 19 times. And so I grabbed some chalk or anything you can mark it, and we will draw a line down it there so we know every time that rotates. Then when we're ready to start rotating it, we'll engage the lock to spin, and you can hear it there. It's spinning the agitators in the box. Got done planting our field, and now we're gonna clean out the box, all the seed out of it. And what you want to make sure and do is not pour water in here. This is a dry clean, so you either want to use a vacuum or a pressure tank to blow it out. And actually the two work better together. So what I'm going to do is I'll go through and I'll vacuum everything out to begin with, and then I'll take my compressor and I will spray or go in and break everything loose, and then I'll vacuum again, and then I'll give it another clean. And what I'll do is where I take my compressor and clean it out is not only down in here in the box, but here on the back where it feeds down into the tubes. I'll clean it out like that. So what we're going to do now is we've cleaned out the boxes, which took about 10 minutes. Now we'll take about 5 minutes and knock all the dirt off the various parts here. What you want to do is make sure you don't spray the parts that need grease and spray the grease off where there's any bearings or moving parts necessarily, because that grease needs to be on there for working purposes, but you need to get the big chunks off and rinse it that way.